Imagine waking up each day with a deep sense of calm and focus, fully equipped to embrace whatever the day may bring. In Buddhism, mornings are seen as a sacred time, an opportunity to nurture both mind and spirit. While many of us tend to hit the ground running, checking emails, diving into tasks, Buddhist philosophy teaches us that a thoughtful, intentional morning can transform our entire day. Let's explore 6 Buddhist-inspired habits that can add a profound sense of purpose and calm to our mornings. These practices are simple yet powerful tools to center ourselves, reduce stress, and cultivate a peaceful mind. 1. Mindful breathing, starting with intention. Starting your day with mindful breathing can be incredibly transformative. This simple yet powerful practice helps us set an intentional, calm tone for the day ahead, grounding us in the present moment before the flood of tasks and responsibilities begins. In Buddhism, the breath is often seen as a bridge between the body and mind, a natural anchor that connects us to the now. Mindful breathing allows us to pause, to take a few moments to simply exist and to enter the day with clarity and calmness. Imagine waking up and instead of grabbing your phone or rushing into your morning tasks, you pause. Your eyes open, and instead of thinking of emails, errands, or your to-do list, you turn your attention to your breathing. This single moment of mindfulness has the power to completely reshape your day. When we breathe with awareness, we're not just filling our lungs with air. We're filling ourselves with intention and creating a mental space that allows us to navigate our day from a place of peace and focus. To get started, try this simple exercise each morning. Upon waking, take 3 deep, slow breaths. Close your eyes if it feels comfortable, and bring your full attention to the sensation of air entering and leaving your body. Notice the rise and fall of your chest, the coolness of the air as you inhale, and the warmth as you exhale. Let go of any distracting thoughts, allowing each breath to bring you closer to the present moment. Mindful breathing is more than just a relaxation technique. It's a cornerstone of mental clarity. When we breathe mindfully, we connect ourselves to the present, creating a buffer against the stresses that may lie ahead. Studies show that mindful breathing, even for just a few minutes, can reduce cortisol, the body's stress hormone, and improve both focus and mood. Starting the day with 3 simple breaths may seem like a small practice, but the benefits are immense. It's a subtle reminder that we have the power to shape how we respond to the day's demands. Consider Sarah, a busy professional who used to begin each morning in a rush. She would jump out of bed, reach for her phone, and instantly feel the weight of her work emails. Feeling overwhelmed became her morning routine, and that stress followed her throughout the day. However, after incorporating mindful breathing into her morning, she noticed a shift. She started each day with 3 deep breaths, feeling her body relax, her mind calm, and her worries soften. This practice not only transformed her mornings from chaotic to calm, but also gave her a greater sense of control over her day. In Buddhist teachings, the breath is likened to a quiet guide, reminding us to release attachments to the past and future. When we start our day with mindful breathing, we give ourselves the gift of presence. We are reminded that each new day is a fresh start, that we have the power to center ourselves before stepping out into the world. Tomorrow morning, give this a try. Take those 3 intentional breaths. Notice how each one feels and see how this simple ritual, rooted in ancient Buddhist wisdom, can help you start the day with intention and peace. Mindful breathing may be a brief practice, but it carries the potential to transform not only your morning, but your entire mindset, helping you carry a sense of calmness and clarity throughout your day. 2. Practicing gratitude, shifting focus to abundance. Starting each day with gratitude is a powerful way to nurture a mindset of abundance and positivity. In Buddhism, gratitude is a way of life, a practice that goes beyond merely saying thank you. It's about deeply appreciating the present moment and recognizing that no matter what we may be lacking, we also have countless blessings all around us. Gratitude shifts our focus from what's missing to what's already here, helping us see our lives through a lens of fulfillment rather than scarcity. Imagine the first few minutes of your day spent reflecting on things you're thankful for, instead of immediately diving into the worries and pressures that await. It's a simple shift, yet one that can make a huge difference. Starting your morning with gratitude allows you to enter the day with a sense of contentment and appreciation, which can buffer you against the challenges that might arise. Research shows that regularly practicing gratitude not only improves mental health and reduces stress, but also strengthens relationships and overall life satisfaction. To incorporate gratitude into your morning routine, try this. After your mindful breathing, pause and think of 3 things you're grateful for. These don't need to be monumental. Often it's the small, everyday things that we take for granted that bring us the most joy. Perhaps it's the warmth of your bed, the roof over your head, or the companionship of a loved one. Reflecting on these simple yet meaningful parts of life grounds us and helps us start the day from a place of appreciation rather than a sense of lack. Let's consider an example. Mark, a busy parent balancing work, family, and personal responsibilities, often felt overwhelmed and stressed each morning. He would wake up feeling weighed down by the day's challenges. Then he began to practice morning gratitude, taking a few moments each day to acknowledge the blessings in his life. At first, it felt challenging, and he struggled to find things to appreciate amidst his busy schedule. But over time, he found himself noticing the little things: a delicious cup of coffee, the laughter of his children, the support of his partner. This shift in focus didn't eliminate his stress, but allowed him to approach his day with a renewed sense of joy and resilience. In Buddhism, gratitude also has a deep connection with the concept of impermanence. Recognizing that everything in life is temporary, we are reminded to appreciate what we have now rather than constantly yearning for more. By acknowledging the fleeting nature of life's blessings, gratitude becomes a way to embrace each moment fully, helping us live with more peace and satisfaction. If you want to deepen this practice, consider keeping a gratitude journal. Writing down your reflections each morning can reinforce positive thinking and make gratitude a habit that becomes easier over time. Many people find that even a few minutes of writing can shift their entire mindset for the day. Tomorrow, give this a try. Think of 3 things you are truly grateful for, big or small, and notice how this small practice can transform your perspective. By cultivating gratitude each morning, you invite a sense of abundance into your life, creating a foundation of joy and peace that supports you throughout the day. In the words of the Buddha, contentment is the greatest wealth, and gratitude is one of the simplest ways to embrace that contentment. 3. Setting intentions, defining your path for the day. Setting an intention each morning is like creating a compass for your day, helping you stay aligned with your values and purpose. In the fast pace of modern life, it's easy to become reactive, simply responding to whatever comes your way. By taking a few moments to define your intention, however, you create a clear direction, anchoring your actions and thoughts in a deeper sense of meaning. In Buddhism, this practice is closely tied to the concept of right intention, one of the steps in the Noble Eightfold Path, which encourages us to cultivate actions and thoughts rooted in compassion, mindfulness, and kindness. An intention is not the same as a goal. While a goal is something you aim to achieve, an intention is more about how you wish to approach the day. It could be a focus on remaining calm, being present, or showing kindness. For example, an intention might be as simple as, "Today I will approach challenges with patience," or "I will listen deeply to others." This approach grounds you, helping you navigate even the busiest days with a sense of inner purpose. Try this exercise tomorrow morning. After your mindful breathing and gratitude practice, take a moment to reflect on what energy you want to bring into the day. Close your eyes and ask yourself, what do I want to focus on today? It doesn't have to be elaborate. Choose a single word or phrase that resonates with you, like peace, focus, or kindness. Repeat this intention silently, allowing it to sink in, and even write it down if that helps reinforce it. This small act serves as a powerful reminder throughout the day, especially when things get hectic. Let's look at how intention setting impacted one person's daily life. Michael, a school teacher, used to feel overwhelmed by his demanding schedule. His mornings were often chaotic, and by the time he reached work, he felt mentally exhausted. Then he began setting intentions each morning. One day, he decided to approach his students with patience and understanding, even during challenging moments. With this simple intention in mind, he noticed a change. Instead of feeling frustrated, he found himself listening more closely to his students, which not only improved his mood but also deepened his connection with them. Over time, this practice transformed Michael's experience at work, creating a calmer and more fulfilling environment. Intention setting is powerful because it activates what's known as the reticular activating system, RAS, in our brain, which helps filter information and focus on what matters. By setting a clear intention, you're essentially telling your brain to prioritize certain actions, emotions, or responses. This makes it easier to remain aligned with your values, even when unexpected challenges arise. In Buddhism, setting intentions aligns with cultivating mindfulness and a mindful life. When you start your day with a clear purpose, you reinforce your commitment to living consciously rather than merely reacting to events around you. This approach creates a ripple effect, bringing a sense of calm and purpose to everything you do. Tomorrow morning, take a few minutes to set a clear intention for your day. Notice how it affects your mindset, actions, and interactions. Over time, this simple practice can become a powerful tool, guiding you to live each day with greater intention, alignment, and peace. By setting an intention, you remind yourself that you have the power to shape your experience, creating a day that reflects the best of who you are. 4. Mindful movement connecting body and mind. Mindful movement is a practice that brings awareness to each action of your body, fostering a deeper connection between mind and body. In Buddhism, the body is seen as a temple that deserves care and respect. Mindful movement allows us to honor that connection, creating a physical and mental harmony that can carry throughout the day. Unlike traditional exercise, mindful movement is less about achieving fitness goals and more about tuning into the sensations of your body, being fully present with each step, stretch, or gesture. Imagine starting your day with a few minutes of mindful stretching or a slow, intentional walk. Instead of rushing to get it over with, this practice encourages you to experience each movement fully, noticing the way your muscles feel, the rhythm of your breath, and the ground beneath your feet. Mindful movement grounds you in the present, anchoring your awareness in the sensations of your body and setting a peaceful tone for the rest of the day. To begin, try incorporating 5 minutes of mindful movement after your morning breathing and gratitude practice. This could be gentle yoga, simple stretches, or a quiet walk outside. As you move, focus on each sensation, how your feet feel against the floor, the stretch in your arms, or the expansion of your chest as you inhale. Let go of distractions and make a conscious effort to be fully engaged with each movement, letting it be a moving meditation. Consider the story of Julia, a busy professional who always rushed through her mornings. Her exercise routine felt like another task on her to-do list, something to check off quickly. However, after learning about mindful movement, she began to shift her approach. Each morning, she set aside 10 minutes for mindful yoga. She noticed that her body felt more relaxed, her mind calmer, and her energy more balanced. This small change transformed her mornings from rushed and scattered to peaceful and centered, setting a positive tone for the entire day. Mindful movement doesn't have to be complex or time-consuming. In fact, even standing up and taking a few slow, conscious breaths with gentle stretches can make a difference. Research supports this approach, showing that mindful movement not only improves physical health but also enhances mental clarity and reduces stress. When you move with awareness, you activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for rest and digest, helping you feel calm and focused. In Buddhism, movement itself is often viewed as a meditation, a way of bringing mindfulness into everyday activities. The goal is to experience each action without judgment or hurry. By integrating this practice into your morning routine, you create a bridge between your mind and body, fostering a state of balance and well-being that supports you throughout the day. If you want to deepen this practice, consider practicing mindful walking, where each step becomes an opportunity to be fully present. Focus on the sensation of each foot touching the ground, the shift of weight as you move, and the rhythm of your steps. This simple yet profound practice allows you to take your mindfulness beyond the meditation mat and into your daily life. Tomorrow morning, give mindful movement a try. Whether it's a stretch, a short walk, or a few yoga poses, let yourself fully experience each motion. With each movement, you're creating a harmonious start to your day, connecting body and mind and embracing the present moment. This mindful approach to movement, rooted in Buddhist wisdom, can help you cultivate a day filled with greater peace, awareness, and balance. 5. Mindful eating, nourishing with awareness. Mindful eating is a practice that invites us to experience food with full awareness and appreciation, transforming mealtime into a moment of gratitude and presence. In Buddhism, eating is seen as an act deeply connected to the entire web of life. When we eat mindfully, we honor this interconnectedness, recognizing that our food is the result of countless beings and forces working together. Instead of rushing through a meal or eating on autopilot, mindful eating allows us to slow down, savor each bite, and fully engage with the nourishment our food provides. Many of us are used to eating in a hurry, grabbing a quick bite while checking our phones, answering emails, or thinking ahead to the next task. This habit, however, often leaves us feeling unsatisfied and disconnected from the simple pleasure of eating. Mindful eating encourages us to bring our full attention to the act of eating, noticing flavors, textures, and the sensation of food as it nourishes our body. To practice mindful eating, start with a simple exercise tomorrow morning. Choose a small portion of food, perhaps a piece of fruit or a bowl of oatmeal. Before taking a bite, pause. Take a moment to appreciate the food in front of you. Consider where it came from, the hands that helped bring it to your table, and the natural elements, sun, rain, earth, that contributed to its growth. This moment of reflection can foster a sense of gratitude and awareness before you begin eating. As you take each bite, focus on the taste, texture, and aroma of the food. Chew slowly, noticing how the flavors develop, and allow yourself to savor each mouthful. Set aside any distractions. Turn off your phone, step away from your desk, and dedicate this time fully to the experience of eating. If your mind starts to wander, gently bring it back to the sensations of eating. This simple practice not only enhances the enjoyment of food, but also helps prevent overeating and improves digestion. Consider the experience of Alex, a software developer who used to eat lunch at his desk, barely noticing his food as he worked through emails. Over time, he felt increasingly disconnected and even found himself overeating, not truly satisfied by his meals. After learning about mindful eating, he decided to try dedicating his lunch break solely to eating. He began to notice the textures, flavors, and even the subtle joy of a well-prepared meal. Eating mindfully not only helped Alex feel more content and nourished, but it also improved his focus and mood throughout the afternoon. Mindful eating also aligns with the Buddhist principle of gratitude for the interconnectedness of all beings. By acknowledging the journey of our food from nature to our plates, we can cultivate a deep sense of appreciation for the abundance in our lives. Studies show that mindful eating improves digestion, reduces stress, and enhances overall satisfaction with meals, leading to healthier food choices and a more balanced relationship with eating. And tomorrow morning, instead of rushing through breakfast, try practicing mindful eating. Whether it's a simple cup of tea or a full meal, let yourself be fully present with each sip and bite. Notice how your body feels as it receives nourishment and how your mind calms when you focus solely on the act of eating. This small but profound practice can transform your relationship with food, bringing a deeper sense of peace, gratitude, and fulfillment to each meal. By embracing mindful eating, you nourish not just your body but also your mind, grounding yourself in the present moment with every bite. 6. Practicing compassion, fostering connection and peace. Compassion lies at the heart of Buddhist teachings and is viewed as essential for living a fulfilling, peaceful life. To practice compassion is to cultivate kindness and understanding, not only toward others but also toward ourselves. Beginning the day with a compassion practice can set a positive, peaceful tone for everything we encounter. When we approach the world with a compassionate heart, We are not only improving our own emotional well-being, but also creating ripples of kindness that impact everyone around us. In Buddhism, compassion is often developed through a practice called loving kindness meditation, or metta. This meditation involves silently offering kind and loving intentions toward oneself, loved ones, and eventually toward all beings. Imagine sitting quietly each morning, closing your eyes, and bringing to mind someone you care about. You then repeat phrases like, "May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be safe and at peace." Gradually, this compassion can be expanded to include acquaintances, strangers, and even people with whom you may have conflicts. Practicing this every day fosters a deep sense of empathy and connection with others. To incorporate compassion into your morning, start with yourself. Often we are our own harshest critics. Begin by offering yourself the same kindness you would give to a friend. Silently repeat, "May I be happy, may I be safe, may I find peace." By beginning with self-compassion, you create a foundation of kindness and understanding that can extend to others throughout the day. Consider the story of Anna, a nurse who often felt overwhelmed and exhausted by the demands of her job. She struggled with feeling disconnected and sometimes resentful of the stress she faced. However, after learning about compassion meditation, Anna began dedicating a few minutes each morning to silently wishing well for herself and her patients. Over time, she noticed that she felt more connected to her work, her empathy grew stronger, and her sense of burnout decreased. This simple practice helped her shift from seeing her work as exhausting to viewing it as an opportunity to bring kindness into others' lives. Compassion also has significant health benefits. Research shows that cultivating compassion boosts the release of oxytocin, often called the love hormone, which promotes feelings of connection and reduces stress. Studies have found that regular compassion meditation can improve emotional resilience, lower anxiety, and even enhance physical health. In Buddhism, compassion is more than a feeling. It is an active commitment to lessen the suffering of others, to be present for them, and to wish them well. By making compassion a daily practice, we not only uplift others but also cultivate inner peace within ourselves. As the Buddha taught, hatred does not cease by hatred but only by love. This is the eternal rule. When we start our day with compassion, we create a mindset that seeks harmony and kindness over conflict and judgment. Tomorrow morning, take a few moments to practice compassion. Start with someone close to you and then expand your kindness outward to include others, even those you may struggle with. Notice how this simple act of kindness softens your heart and brings a sense of peace. Over time, practicing compassion can transform not only your relationships with others, but also your relationship with yourself. This morning ritual, rooted in Buddhist wisdom, helps create a day filled with warmth, empathy, and a deeper connection to the world around you. By starting each day with compassion, you foster a sense of peace within and create a positive ripple effect that touches everyone you encounter. This small practice may seem simple, but it holds the power to transform your life and the lives of those around you, one compassionate thought at a time. Integrating these Buddhist-inspired habits into your morning routine can profoundly shift your mindset and overall well-being. Each habit, from mindful breathing to compassion, brings a deeper sense of purpose, gratitude, and peace into your life. These practices aren't just morning rituals. They're a way of living in harmony with yourself and the world around you. As you adopt these habits, remember that consistency is key. Real change happens when we show up for ourselves each day, with patience and compassion. By creating a morning routine that nurtures your mind and spirit, you lay the foundation for a day and a life filled with calm, resilience, and purpose.